Is the brawnier and more powerful G87 a more convincing upgrade over its beloved predecessor? BMW could have kept the first generation F87 BMW M2 on the market for another 2 years, and enthusiasts would not have objected. But it is no longer available, and the new G87 BMW M2 is in its stead. Replacing one of its most beloved individual M models with something new must have been a daunting task for BMW, which is perhaps why its crucial components, like a manual gearbox, rear-wheel drive, and 6-cylinder engine, have been kept in. But there have been numerous changes, not all of which have been for the better. And that's why we've come here to find out, is the new G87 a better car than the one it replaces? Welcome back to Meister. Before we begin, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and do give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy it. Turn on the bell icon to receive notifications about upcoming videos, and with that said, let's start our video. Styling. The F87 was cheeky and athletic, but it also had a more organic design, with the headlights complementing the grille edges with more remarkable elegance. It had broader fenders than a conventional 2 Series, but not by much, and the rear end featured a cleaner version of the BMW's L-shaped taillights. The new G87 is unquestionably more visually appealing. It has much muscle everywhere you look, but the bumper's blocky shapes don't flow into the rest of the body or the F87's. The G87's length and width have increased by 4.1 inches and 1.3 inches respectively, while its height has decreased by 0.3 inches. A carbon roof is offered as an optional extra for the G87, which reduces the car's weight, which is more significant than it was previously. The standard moonroof has a 20% bigger glass area than the previous model. The weight. BMW M cars are becoming increasingly heavy, and the new M2, which is intended to be a lighter and more agile than the M4, is uncomfortably close in weight to its older sibling. The new M2 weighs 3,814 pounds with the manual gearbox, which is more than 200 pounds higher than the previous M2 competition. It's now only 16 pounds heavier than the base M4, and when equipped with the automatic, the new M2 weighs 3,867 pounds, making it more severe than the M3 and M4 when outfitted similarly. Powertrain and performance. The new BMW M2 is powered by BMW's powerful and adaptable S58 engine. The M2 uses the same mill as the M4 and M3, but it has been tweaked to produce 453 horsepower and 406 pound-feet of torque. That's 48 horsepower more than the previous generation M2 competition's S55. While peak torque remains unchanged, the new car retains 406 pound-feet throughout a more extensive range than the previous M2. Rear-wheel drive and a 6-speed manual gearbox are standard once more. Although rev matching remains normal, BMW refers to the new feature as the Gear Shift Assistant, which may be disabled via the M setup menu. The available automatic gearbox has undergone a more major alteration, replacing the former 7-speed dual clutch with a regular 8-speed automatic. BMW's 8-speed automatic has previously been lauded for nearly matching the quick changes of a dual clutch, but we fear that some thrill may have been lost to the old M2 competition's aggressive but engaging DCT and the new M2's smooth automatic. Regarding performance, the BMW M2's weight rise cancels out any substantial benefit up to 60 miles per hour. The manual will reach that level in 4.1 seconds, a tenth slower than the preceding M2 Comp manual. However, at 3.9 seconds, the new automated variant outperforms the 4.2-second effort of the M2 Comp DCT. The new car comes with a 10-stage M traction control system, which gives the M2 even more options regarding track days. M Drive Professional now includes a new M Drift Analyzer, which helps drivers improve their cornering skills at faster speeds. While this will not be necessary to improve the driving experience of the new M2, the wider track widths that now match the M4 may. And, unlike the previous models, the new M2 features staggered tyre widths, with the rear tyres measuring 20 inches, an inch larger than the fronts. Even so, some aficionados will enjoy playing with toys like the M Drift Analyzer. The new M2 should be a blast to drive thanks to the chassis technology borrowed from the most recent M3 and M4, improved torsional stiffness in the front, and standard adaptive M suspension. The interior. The interior of the F87 M2 was pleasingly analog, although it had clearly begun to age. The design could have been more varied, the materials were adequate rather than exceptional, and there wasn't a lot of equipment. The G87 is a notable setup, as predicted. The original 8.8-inch touchscreen has been replaced with BMW Operating System 8, which runs on the brand's flashy and curved display. A 12.3-inch gauge cluster is paired with a 14.9-inch touchscreen interface. Although we regret the clarity and simplicity of the F87's rounded dials, the G87 offers significantly more functionality. More can be done with the BMW Intelligent Personal Assistant, such as adjusting the climate control with a simple voice command, and connectivity is improved with an optional eSIM and 5G antenna system. Active driving assistance and park distance control are also new standard features. Pricing and the verdict. The G87 BMW M2 costs $62,200, over $3,000 more than the F87 M2 competition. That seemed to be an acceptable increase for a vehicle with increased power and superior electronics, not to mention a dramatically enhanced cabin. Can these enhancements, however, compensate for a more confused design? They very well could. Improving on the previous M2 must have been a monumental challenge for BMW, but significantly, it did not commit any cardinal sins with the new one. In an era when downsizing and electrification have taken over, it elected to keep a 6-cylinder engine, a manual gearbox, and RWD. We'd have a much tougher time accepting the G87 if these three elements needed to be included. The exhaust arrangement is still highly controversial, with its titanium pipes arranged in a triangular pattern in the middle of the diffuser. The M Performance lightweight exhaust system on the G80, G82, M3, M4 includes flap control and weighs around 5 kilograms less than the standard exhaust. It also has a sportier sound due to the exhaust gas channeling. As a result, expect a similar system with the G87 M2. This front-end design improves the M2 by including an angled deflector inside the air curtains. A carbon fiber splitter is also hidden beneath the camo wrap, as is the big rear wing that peeps out the back. Even though BMW appears to be completely rewriting its design books lately, the BMW M2 sticks to the typical BMW design flavors, as seen in the video. Naturally, a genuine BMW M design must be adequately stance, with necessary degree of angle from the back to the front. It must have swelling rear wheel arches, emphasizing its rear drive nature, and it must have quad tailpipes. The new G87 BMW M2 appears to have all three. Like its big brother, the M4, the smallest M vehicle, will be rear-wheel drive. The main difference in traction between the two will be the absence of an optional X-Drive system, as BMW will only sell the car with RWD. Buyers can have a manual or automatic gearbox, just like with the M4. The S58 engine from the bigger coupe will also be used, but logic dictates that the twin-turbo 3.0-litre mill will be detuned. Nonetheless, the inline-6 should produce up to 450 horsepower, a decent number since the base M4 has 473 horsepower despite being more prominent and hence heavier. There will be no BMW M2 X-Drive at launch, and the model will be known as the BMW M2 rather than the M2 competition. The G87 BMW M2 will be built entirely in Mexico at the San Luis Potosi plant. Production begins this winter, with delivery starting in spring 2023. And that will conclude today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching and for your continued support. Please like and subscribe for more amazing videos. Here are some fantastic videos that I think you'll enjoy. Simply click on the left or the right video to watch it.